Will he is, Urban Monk every day, coming at ya, bringing you a video about meditation. So here I am. Oh, lovely stuff. Beautiful. I like to come and hang out by the water if I really need to get some meditating done, because I find the water soothes me a little bit better than just normal sitting around. While I'm in this meditative state that I'm in, figured I'd talk about it. Alright, well, first of all, I find some people have misconceptions when it comes to meditation. I always hear, oh, but I can't quiet my mind, oh, but thoughts come up. And the only thing I can think is, well, that's what's supposed to happen. That's what you're supposed to do. Quieting your mind, quieting and calming down, that's the end goal. But that's not how you get there. You get there by acknowledging the thoughts that are coming up, bring them to light, understand why you felt them or why you were thinking of them, let it go, and breathe. Another part of this video is the power of breath. You'll hear me say it a lot. Just relax, take a breath, or take a breath. When I say that, I don't mean the automatic breath that you have to survive, that your body does automatically. I think I said automatically twice. It doesn't really matter. That's not the breath that I'm talking about. I'm talking about this kind of breath. Conscious breath. Breath you take responsibility for. Those kind of breaths or breathing techniques come with power. And using your breath while meditating will give you that power in your meditation. And it could be just like prayers. You can start your meditation with prayers. I start with thanks. I always thank the Creator for giving me the lungs to breathe, and I always thank the Creator for giving me the mind to meditate. You can thank them for something that you're thankful for, but that's just what I'm thankful for. And the power of breath, I mean, martial artists, world renowned, will tell you how powerful breath is. Look at Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch. You don't think he got there with not breathing, not having proper breath technique? No. It's all breath. Punches is a punch until you put some breath into it, and then it's a punch. So meditation and life is the same way. Isn't that beautiful? Just looking at people, they're living their lives, man. It's so nice. Every time I come out, I see more and more of it. So cool. So we take our breath into our meditation. I find if you do have a hard time just sitting and meditating, doing yoga first will help you connect to your breath. Then the meditation process is a little easier because you're already connected to your breath, especially if you don't have the awareness of your breath. Because a lot of people don't. A lot of people just live their lives and not even realize that, breathing for yourself and not just your body doing it to survive has power. Does it have power? I would be a raving lunatic if it wasn't for that. Although some people still probably think I'm a raving lunatic with some of my beliefs, but that's neither here nor there. That's in my view, that's their problem, and in their view, that's my problem. So, whatever. And another thing, it's hard for me to kind of said everything that you really need to say about it, honestly. I mean, I could do guided meditation, like at least a video or so or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know. I find it kind of, you don't need it. It's not necessary. Well, if someone asks for it, I'll do it, I guess. But it's all about connecting to your inner self. It's all about connecting to the person you are inside. It's not necessarily about quieting your mind. If that comes, well then that's good. But if that doesn't come, then it's not like you wasted your time. It's all about connecting to your breath. It's all about connecting to yourself. You know, religious people pray so because they connect to their creator, they connect, or their God, or I hate that word, but like the person that they revere, that they revere. Well, what's the difference? I'm doing that, but I just understand that it's just energy. It's not an entity. So I'm just thankful for the energy that I have, and I connect everything together, my mind, and my body. And the peace comes from the harmony of your body and your mind and your spirit all running intertwined with one another. I just through meditation take it to another level, and through breath exercise take it to another level, even higher than that. That's also why I find yoga is amazing, because you connect to your breath in a way that you feel stronger just moving your body parts. You start feeling stronger every day. You can hold that plank a little longer. You can hold that downward dog a little longer, a little closer to your knees. You can look more like a V. You can do your crow a little longer. But yeah, the power of breath and meditation. If we all just took that power back, nothing could stop us. We wouldn't have limits. The limits that we put on ourselves, they wouldn't be there. Because the consciousness of the planet would change. I think actually that's perfect. I brought up. Now, when you do have when that thought does come up, don't break your meditation. Don't break that feeling that you have. Just allow those thoughts to come through. They're natural. They're supposed to happen. You're supposed to have those thoughts. Because if you weren't supposed to have those thoughts, your subconscious wouldn't bring them up. If you couldn't deal with those thoughts, your subconscious just would not bring it up. It's not ready for if your conscious mind isn't ready, your subconscious will not allow your mind to deal with it. You will repress it. No matter how strong you are, spiritually or mentally, you will repress it until you are absolutely ready to deal. So you have to allow those thoughts to creep in, deal with them, and let them go. So then you can get back to balance. And most of the time, those thoughts that you're feeling when you're trying to meditate are the thoughts that you need to deal with to reach balance, to reach harmony. So it's so important to actually get them dealt with, to actually have your way with them, I guess you would say. Flowers. So beautiful. Out here in the heart of my city, right by the water. It's beautiful. What a beautiful day. And I do these things and I say these things and I post them online so that you become the best you. I'm already trying every day, every moment to be the best me. I live in the now. I connect to higher source. and I do the shadow work. I do the things that I say in my videos, and my life has become so much richer and better and fulfilling because I've allowed my vibe to create it. I used to force things, and that just never works. So now I just allow the vibrations to create everything around me. And sometimes that's not being passive, sadly. Sometimes that's being assertive. Sometimes that's being whatever the situation calls for it to be. But love, we gotta bring the love. It's always gonna come back to love. Even doing something that seems aggressive could be a loving thing. If you don't know what that person is feeling. Sometimes I may seem aggressive, sometimes I may seem, angry even, but nah. Most of the things I say, most of the things I do is just to show people that they gotta take their power back, that they have to have their own original thoughts, that no one thing, not even me, no one thing can tell you what it is you are. I only want you to take it for yourself. And if you do it through different means than me, then you do it through different means than me. But I certainly have found quite a bit of peace, and I certainly have found quite a good life doing it the way that I'm doing it now. So if me, someone who is as crazy bipolar as I am, can find a life of peace and harmony, what kind of power could you grab not having to deal with bipolar disorder, not having to deal with some manic fucking mood swings and all the crazy things that comes with medication? Because medication has been the only thing that puts me to sleep. Does it change my mood? No, you can ask the people from my past. Nope. I would still be just as miserable, I would still be just as angry, and I would still be just as violent. On my meds or off my meds. What I do when I'm awake, what I do when I'm conscious, what I do when I meditate, when I do yoga, when I come out here and breathe in the fresh air and get that sun on my face, that's what makes me happy. That's what brings me peace. Now, I'm not saying that what brings me peace is what's going to bring you peace. But bring the peace. Bring the love. And bring that breath. Beautiful breath. Breath is life. Meditation takes control of that life. This is Will He Is Urban Monk 365 coming at you, bringing you peace, bringing you meditation, strong breath, and hopefully some good advice.